The Office of the Special Envoy has developed a gender inclusion strategy, which forms the foundation for the office's coordinated efforts to empower women as equal partners in the mediation process. The strategy was developed in consultation with more than 150 Yemeni women across different communities to identify gaps in past approaches, lessons learned, and best practices. The strategy contains proposals for processes for regularly consulting women and diverse local stakeholders on priorities and establishes mechanisms to oversee the implementation of commitments emerging from these consultations. The strategy was shared at the 2020 Feminist Summit in Aden, which convened over 200 Yemeni women. Since November 2023, the Office of the Special Envoy, in partnership with UN Women, has organized a series of consultations on an inclusive peace process in Aden, Cairo, and Amman, bringing together 300 participants who represent a diverse range of local stakeholders from most governorates in Yemen. The participants included women political leaders, women human rights defenders, and women civil society activists, as well as youth, tribal leaders, local mediators, local security experts, marginalized groups, and individuals with special needs. The aim of the consultations was to prioritize the voices and experiences of local women and Yemeni actors in shaping the country's political future, and to integrate gender perspectives throughout the peace process to address women and girls' special needs, priorities, and rights. The recommendations call for inclusive mechanisms and a comprehensive agenda prioritizing local community needs. The consultations have created spaces for forming advocacy alliances and networks across communities. During the consultations, several political leaders who are men pledged to integrate women in their negotiating delegations. The Office of the Special Envoy has a senior gender officer funded by the United Nations regular budget, and the office will hold its fourth internal high-level strategy session on women's participation in the peace processes in the coming months. Consistent messaging by the international community, and in particular, the Security Council, on the importance of gender perspectives, women's rights, and inclusion in all political and peace processes. To the Special Envoy is crucial to integrating the women in peace and security agenda in his office's work and mandate. The following recommendations were made by UN Women as the Secretariat of the Informal Expert Group. 1. In upcoming deliberations and decisions on Yemen, the Security Council should consider demanding women's full, equal, and meaningful participation at all stages of all diplomatic efforts to find peace, recalling the 30% quota agreed to in the National Dialogue Conference, and urging the United Nations and member states facilitating place enhancement safeguard